Oh, there we go. Okay. So it is working. Looks good. Let's run the 3 minutes real quick. And I guess we'll just get straight into it. Yes, Frisky. Hello, Frisky. Looks like the bit rate's kind of down. Hey Ryan, thanks for going first. How are you doing today? How does a stream look? I swapped from what's it called? From a different OBS to this OBS. Oh. Hey Chrome, thanks for the raid. How are you doing today? So yeah, as I was saying, I'm on a new, or I swapped from Streamlabs OBS to normal OBS. And also, Twitch is telling me that the bitrate's kind of garbo. Or at least it's looking like it is. Let me know if it is, and I can see if I can do something to edit it or something. Oh well. And hi, Kilpsy. So yeah, let me know if there's anything you need me to edit, like changing the volume of something, or if the stream's kind of laggy. Just trying to figure out what's going on. Thanks for grabbing your daily stew, May. But yeah, how's everything look? Is it laggy? Is it, well, I see you're looking at all the new stuff I added. Yeah, feel free to try out some of that stuff. I added some new stuff, whatnot. Looks good here? Okay, sounds good. Oh no, it's correct. It's capping out at 8K or 6K. Maybe I'll bump it up to 8K if I think 6K is low. Well, hold on. Output. See if I can tune it up to 8,000. Alright, bumping up to 8,000. Can finally pet you. Uh-oh. But yes, good stew. Thanks for the lurk. But yeah, so there's some new stuff, as you all may or may not see. Anyway, what was I even doing last game? Yeah, appreciate the lurk, Ryan. I don't even remember what I was doing, if I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I think we were just grinding levels because this main quest is gonna be the death of me. Anyway. Really, Kilpsy? Alright, whatever, fine. Hi, my name is Digital Duke. I am a medieval painting-based VTuber. My lore is that I was someone who just really enjoyed history and medieval art in particular, and went crazy one day and started seeing everything in that style. There are a couple in-jokes that we currently have in chat. One is that chat is rebellious, and we joke around with that and do a little bit of banter back and forth. The other main joke is the stews, as whenever I mess up, you know, we give out one-day blinding stews so that you all never saw me mess up. Anyway, that is my introduction. Hope that was fine. And thanks for grabbing your daily stew, Kilpsy. And congrats on the 3 stream streak, May. Yeah, good soup, Kilpsy. But yeah, how is everything looking?
Visitor, welcome to the Western Approach. We've sighted Warden activity to the southwest.
I don't think it played. It did play for me at least.
Out what they're doing. Between the sandstorms and the suspicious wildlife. We
It's
haven't
kind of
made it
quiet,
far
though,
out
I will
here.
admit.
One of my men got too close to a poison hot spring and gave me a slightly delirious report of a high dragon flying over. In short,
well, I
it
gotta
might
figure
just be
that
the
out.
weirdest place in the entire world. Be careful out there.
No, I don't hear the trigger fire. That's interesting. So you guys can hear it, but I guess I can't. Thanks for
Good to know what I'm in for.
Sorry, I don't have more
Okay,
for you.
was
We
it
intercepted a
loud?
Venator
Was it
messenger
weird?
and,
I didn't hear the trigger
persuaded
fire
him
for
to
the
give up
head
the orders
pats.
he was carrying.
Is it loud? Do I have to
Loud in
tune it
here.
down? It's a bit loud?
This entire
Okay.
place.
I'm cranking it down to like minus 10 decibels and let me know how that is if you redeem it again. Okay. Hey, you know, that's why we're here. We're learning this new software and whatnot.
Inquisitor, I've something for you.
Good news is I've also split the audio now, so
What is it?
if you do redeem the karaoke, I can put it on it's on a separate separate track that isn't in the VOD. Thought I forgot something. In what sense? I don't think you forgot anything. It was just me not really having an opportunity to test anything until today. But you know, we live and we learn, right? But yeah. Actually, let's go ahead and drop this down just a little bit. There we go. Anyway, yeah, so like I was saying, let me try and hopefully get rid of my habit of saying anyway. But I'm trying to improve. We're trying out new things. Let me know if there's things you'd like me to change, like audio bouncing and all that, since I used to have everything on a single audio track and now it's been split. You can hear the audio on stream. Oh. Well, we can figure that out after stream, I'm sure. But yeah, how's everyone doing today? How was Crumb stream? I know I missed certain parts. Also, with everything that's been added, is there anything that you all are now interested in potentially going for? It was fun. I love the art style storyline of the game. Awesome! The Chrome voice acting is so good. Awesome, awesome. Just talked about murdering Sim and whatnot. Murdering who now? Is that a character in the game? Oh, Sims. In what sense? Like, is it ethical to murder Sims? Wait, are we talking about, like, killing Sims, like, from Sims 4? Or are we talking, like, murdering Sims, like, Call of Duty? Like Sims 4, I see.
No good. We'll have to find another way.
Of course, always. Can't just be simple. I mean, it kept me from becoming a psychopath before 30, so I think it works. You mean it made you into a psychopath before 30, so it works? I don't know if I'd exactly call someone whose quote-unquote sole purpose, as of now, is to make me suffer with exercise and whatever else you all are grinding for. I see you, you immediately saw that I decreased the pricing of the squats. I also reduced the cooldown so you all can spam it to your heart's content, I guess. What do you mean I mentioned it, May? What exactly are you trying to say? Okay, there we go. Kilpsy. So I do not want to be a buff boy. This was just what I agreed on. So you all can waste your stupid channel points before you can afford things like 24-hour streams or ending the stream early or whatever you are trying to do over there. Hope it'll work 1,000 points, Kilpsy. The worst part is that I just ate, and you're making me suffer like this. Ugh. Okay. I survive. The exercise help with digestion. I have my doubts there. Who eats before stream? I do! Am I not allowed to? You don't get slumped? What do you mean do I get slumped? That just sounds like wisdom. What do you mean that just sounds like wisdom? So Max better turn his squats reading back on. Tell Max yourself, May. Avoid eating before stream, or I get sleepy or slumped. I don't really get that. Also, I haven't eaten anything yet today until then, so that's just me eating for the day. Anyway, sounds like you need more snack. You sound a little hangry, Duke. I'm not hangry. I'm disappointed in you, Crumb. I did? Well, tell Max more then until he does it. Harass Max. Eat before stream so you aren't juggling food and play or trying to talk around it. Yeah. I don't know. It seems like the easiest way to, you know, not be super hungry for stream. Not always an option, of course, you know. What's that face supposed to be for, May? Also, Kilpsy, how's the audio level now for the head pats? Good? Louder? Sound better? Awesome, thank you. Better, awesome. Yeah, just let me know, and I can adjust the audio levels as we go.
What are these even doing here? This is bad.
Because today's stream is just going to be getting used to the new software and making sure that everything just works. Alright? It just works. 16 times the detail. It's for Max not keeping his promise for turning his redeem back on. Well, take it up with Max. I see no reason for you to be taking it out on me. Am I not Max? I am not Max's keeper, as one might say, May.
More carts and dead bodies. That's not good. Frederick of Seralt. Looks like he lost a shipment of supplies.
No, you're Friskies. Yeah, I am Friskies' keeper.
Nobody should be out here but Grey
I'll be
Wardens.
back and have a small nap.
Something's
Sounds
very
good,
wrong.
Kilpsy. See you soon. Hopefully,
Chantry
maybe.
symbol
I don't
out
know.
here. Odd.
What have you all been up to today, though? Anything interesting? Alright, we got the quarry. That looks like an exit. Okay, that is our goal, but I guess we have to go around or something. Do 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 do. Also, as you all may or may not see, like, there are a significant amount of new redeems that have been added, so... Oh, a dragon. Feel free to take note of that, I suppose. Caravan of refugees drove off the road so he could collect out a view. Imperial soldiers half died, but you could pick up the wounded. Okay, so they got raided, I guess.
Trail leads on.
Crumb, you still there? Why don't you throw a brick at yourself for once, Crumb, huh? How about that? Anyway, don't forget our little negotiation for tomorrow. So this is a cave or what?
Turn back! This is madness! Someone at Skyhold will have a solution.
Yeah, don't forget not to step in front of me while I shoot like you always do. Sounds like someone just sucks at not shooting me, I can control myself to not shoot at you. Oh, well, look who arrived, huh? Looky who it is. while I'm at it, actually, let me drop down the TTS audio level slightly. Discord will also drop, like, a tad bit. Okay. Oh, yes, and the audio alert slightly. Sure. There we go. Okay, audio hopefully balanced. No promises, though. Never any promises. Grow eyes on the back of your head. Why don't you, Crumb? You seem to be the more likely to mutate into it anyway. Why don't you have Tarantino go scan your feet or something? Stop walking into my line of sight. Stop shooting me. It's that easy, Crumb. All you have to do is not shoot me. It's literally that easy. As much as you may want to pretend that it's hard. Oh, there goes Blackwall, I guess. Why don't you... Yeah, just not shoot me though, Crumb. It's literally that easy. That's what you want, Mr. Kojima Footscan, man. Hey, for the right price, you know... I'm willing to sacrifice my morals for the right price. Who's to say? At least I'm willing to be honest about it, unlike someone. Alright, figure it down.
Shall we disappoint them?
Yes, this man is blocking my arrows. I should continue to shoot at him from the same angle. Oh, shut up, Max. Why don't you save up some points so we can 1v1 in chess, the ultimate tactician game. Then you can show off, you know, how peerless you are in your map games. Oh, look at me, I'm Max. I enjoy playing glorified Excel spreadsheets disguised as video games. An 1800 rating chest, right? Sure, let's still do it anyway. Save up some points then, Max. Let's go. Well, I will say, watching your gameplay of Total War could have left me confused. Alright, what stupid thing is here?
Everything's frozen.
Do you play Go? I do not. I play Go Stop. Does that count? Been trying to confuse me with big numbers, show your prowess on the field of battle. Exactly! Save up some points, Max. How about that? And also start doing some squats.
Nothing's happening. Magic here is interfering with the anchor. Nothing's happening. Magic here is interfering with the anchor.
You forced my hand. Yeah, whatever, Max. Why don't you start working out? Why don't you make your own workout redeems and start doing them rather than forcing others unwillingly to start working out? How about that, Max? Also, seems like someone's too scared to save up points to do the 1v1. Well, whatever. It's just push-ups and squats. There, done. Yeah, Max, we have a witness here claiming otherwise. That's all I hear. Yeah, I did 20 squats and 10 push-ups. Look, if what I speak is incoherent babble, then what you speak is straight gibberish.
The texts describe a chamber. This must be it.
As I said, once you got a 5-stream streak, which was in the middle of my last stream, numbnuts. Alright, Max, don't disappoint me. That's all I'm hearing. What are you at now, May, in terms of points here anyway?
He was carrying this stone for a reason.
The markings on it. I've heard of keystones that bear the same.
Keep searching. There may be more.
Okay, that's, what, 2? If you're still streaming when it's over, maybe, sure. Only if you're still streaming when I'm done with my stream tonight, Max. Sure, we'll raid in. And thanks for grabbing your daily steal, Lirovich and Crumb. Well, I went a bit to, so I spent a bit today, so it went back down to 4K. Nice, nice.
I'd take even Val Royaux over this.
I'll make it back soon. How long are you streaming for? 2 and some change more hours, I think. I don't know.
No, it's
Until this game finishes pissing me off.
Still missing.
I get to you. There we go. Wait, what do you mean Fortnite tomorrow, Max? Thought you were just giving me feelers. I didn't think that we actually agreed on anything. You did, but you never gave me a day and time. You just said, hey, you want to do Fortnite one of these weekends? I said, sure, depends. As long as it doesn't, yeah, as long as it doesn't, interfere with anything. Yeah. So unfortunately, I'm sticking with my original plan of, tormenting Crumb in Halo. Also, don't forget, May, that every time Crumb shoots me, or I guess every time Crumb kills me, it's not free. Just like how if I team kill Crumb, I do owe her a whole ass sub. I mean, we have agreements. There are negotiations in place, yes. What do you mean you wish, Crumb? And May, don't you be egging on Crumb. I'll have you know that my ability to not shoot the things that I don't mean to shoot are much better than you would think. Now, that also means that I'm not necessarily required to protect Crumb. If Crumb's running in front of me, I don't necessarily have an obligation to assist Crumb with survival. Of course. Yeah, Philly cheesesteak might not be bad. Wait, Duke, buy me a sub. I want Subway, like sandwich. You call me, oh, Duke, you're saying naughty things, ooh. And then you come up with shit like this, Crumb.
A staff? Is this what they were after?
I'd be careful with that if I were you. Just a thought.
Alright, here we go.
That's not what I wanted to hear.
Anyway. Get her following, make it a dry, spicy Italian. Italian subs are kind of overrated. Might be a unpopular opinion, but it's mine. As we expected from Crumathy. Yeah. What is it? Double standards here? Crumb's allowed to say whatever she wants but me. Oh no, pure Duke. Duke's not allowed to say anything naughty. Ooh, Duke, you're being naughty. You're being real naughty here. French dip, Sam. Ooh, yeah. Nice French dip and owl juice. Yes, please. These double standards are BS, I'm telling you. Chicken bacon ranch on Italian herb and cheese lady myself, but I'd try it. Wouldn't you know? We have separate standards for our leaders, do we not? No. Every leader should exemplify the highest standards and pedigrees of the service, alright? You remember?
Hurry, before this gets worse.
Worse than this?
No one is more professional than I, Max. Remember that. Ow. Go to, this is why we're friends, Crumb. You're friends because you have similar orders. Really now. Expect a lord to act as a peasant would. Preposterous. No, but I expect all members of my dukedom to act as professionals and in a similar light to exemplify the best of the service. May and Chrome, you are both authorized to execute, yeah, Max. You're both authorized to kill Max.
I'm rather sick of this place. You?
That's enough demons for one day, frozen or otherwise.
I thought you were better than this. Okay, but can we still professionally spray OC spray into the water jug when the dirtbag is releasing us? As long as no one catches you, did it ever happen? Asking for a friend. Yay. Exactly. I don't know what you're talking about. It would be unprofessional if someone did that, yes. But it never happened, so obviously there's nothing to question, right? What am I even doing? Oh yeah, it's like a... Yeah, I don't know why I have a level 21 weapon. Tempest... Oh. Okay, level 12. There we go. 55, yeah, 97. You kidding me? Armor. Level 13. So much stuff to grind for. Dude carried his chat children in his womb for 9 months, only for most of them to be like Mama Crumb. I don't need that image in my head. What the fuck? I was having a good time. I'm just making sure we have a proper force continuum in place. Yeah, just making sure that the next, the relief is alert, yes. Proper and whatnot. I'm not going to give that the dignity of a response. No, we were birthed like how Thenos from Zeus need to get his skull split open. This is that meme, where is it? Where that one mother's in the car. Why can't you just be normal? But little did I know. Yes, normal may be boring, but like compared to this, putting his whole...
This answers the question of all
Anyway,
those
Crumb.
abandoned carts.
So, how many channel points are you at? And have you changed your mind? Or are you just gonna keep spamming the karaoke, I guess, as you have decided previously? Um... 3.2, and I'll karaoke you to death. You can do whatever you so desire. Whatever your heart desires. You wouldn't like me if I was a sad beige lady. But I think I would. I disagree. GG. Hey, Pathopanda, thank you for the follow. What do you mean, death by karaoke? I mean, look. As long as it's all songs I know, I have no issue. I fail to see where the issue is. What even is this, anyway? Or what are we even doing here? Guess this is a dead end. That's a shame. Alright. You are beige. Brown and tan and beige. You are not something I would use words to describe, Max. How about that? You are certainly something, and I don't know if words can quite accurately describe you, for better or worse. You're a wallet? What do you mean I'm a wallet? You're trying to call Max a wallet, in which case... you might not be wrong. Maybe one day you'll have some decency, but until then, one can only hope. This is like, next time on Dragon Ball Z. Will Max learn how to act like a normal human? I don't have decency, but I finally have 30,000 points. Okay. What exactly does that mean, though? What does that mean? Max, you use Google Translate. Don't even lie. Max, you barely speak English as it is. Oh. Ooh. Okay, what am I supposed to do here? I'm genuinely lost. Anyway. Back normal all the time, what do you mean? That I still need 270,000 points. Okay, what are you going to do with this hypothetical 300,000 points, Liderovich? Do you have a plan for this, I guess, is my bigger question. Or are you just gonna hold these over my head like some sort of, like, hostage situation? Where I have to listen to your whims, lest you redeem, like, the, I don't know, the painful redeems, we'll call them. I did come up with a plan. Pray do tell. I'll probably forget it by next stream, but at least for this stream, I'd like to have some semblance of idea why 300,000 points are necessary. Unless that's gonna be like making me do a 24-hour stream and then immediately doing the end stream redeem on the 24-hour redeem. Which I guess makes sense. Yeah. Well, yeah, Crumb. Crumb had a similar idea. Oh. Energize. Oh, well, that makes sense. I'll use Google Translate and actually learn. This was... Yeah, that's what I was thinking. I only know a few phrases. Like, Mei is like little sister, right? And then Zhizh is thank you. I don't know. I used to know a lot more cuss, or like, I don't know, cuss words, cuss phrases. Because I used to play PUBG back in the day, and it was like every other match was with Chinese teammates. So you had to learn a little bit. Hey, Lyra. Yeah, I mean, man, it is a long game. That I will say. Someone redeemed the 25k to play a game and chose Dragon Age Inquisition, so here we are. After we finish Dragon Age 2. Alright. That wasn't gibberish and it wasn't Google Translate. Oh. Nah, Max. That was Google Translate. Don't lie. I would sooner believe that cows can, or that pigs can fly than you speaking any other language. You know the Fractured Throne, Max? Can I not gather this? Or should I speak two languages? Alright. Alright, smart guy. Smart fellow. Smart person whose word I will not say. What are those two languages? Let's do VRC roleplay, I told you this. I don't know. Look, man, I just work here. Yeah, that's you, Crumb. How about you get an original joke, huh? How about that, Crumb? English and Spanish. Hold on, I have something for this. Eres un cero a la izquierda. There we go, sorry. Just for you, Max. Eres un cero a la izquierda. Taught you did a bad job on. Yeah, get it. Wait, we're already there, so we just go this way, I guess. Get roasted alive, Max. Taiwanese, I don't want any mainland. Yeah.
Die! Tu madre se come los lápices de colores.
Say whatever you want about my mother. Doesn't stop you from being a zero to the left. Look, Max, if your brain was dynamite, you wouldn't have enough to blow your nose. Come on, Max, at least get the joke right. Brains don't even need colored pencils, it's crayons. Get it right. I was actually going to be Air Force, thank you. So was I. And then they told me that the only thing that they had available at the moment, except even though I had like a 135 GT, was F-16 mechanic. So then I made the stupidest decision I ever made in my life and went to the Army recruiter office. I mean, I was gonna join the Air Force. Then they told me F-16 mechanic, haha lol, despite you getting almost perfect on the ASVAB. So here we are.
One less to worry about.
A really bad eyesight, so here we are. Ow. You're a nuclear engineer in the Navy, then I don't want to be on a sub for months at a time. Well, that was your fault for getting sucked into their lies in the Navy recruiter office. So is there a world where Max is still a seaman?
Someone help!
Alright, there's that done. Oh yeah, that. Well, let's head this way, sure, why not? Space Force run back. I don't really care to think back on it. Look, man, I just work here. Actually, I don't work here. Max, put the fries in the basket. You put the fries in the bag after. Why would I? You're serving me. Service with a smile, Max. Don't forget. Alright. Let's go establish that camp, I guess. So one out there. Wow, one way to the north.
Let's look around.
The grind.
A place to set up camp, perhaps.
I think you're losing us, Max. I think you've lost many of us. I hate this whole anything, take anything, end it with ussy, and ha ha he he, comedy gold. There is a world where you can choose neither, Max. I know that this is, like, beyond your comprehension, but you can certainly simply choose neither. This is not a situation where you have to choose one or the other. I'm talking to both of yous. I choose to be... Just say lay. Max, you're ancients compared to me. Alright, I'll have you know. So why don't you get back and... Why don't you, go back... Let's get you back in bed, Grandpa. Eh. What if I told you, Max... Nah, we won't go there. No, I just decided that, sometimes, you know, unlike you all, I can hold my tongue. How about that, for once? I'm a number above 18 and below 30. That's all you'll get from me. I said above 18 and lower than 30. I don't know. At least when people assume my age, it goes one of two ways. Either they assume I'm ancient, or they assume I'm very young. There's no in between. Oh, don't you call me a youngin'. Don't you start. Just a random table, I guess. If you were a youngling, Max, you'd be the first one I order 66. Yeah, I was gonna say, Max is ancient, so, I don't know if that's necessarily the take you want, but sure. He's a forever... Yeah, but I mean also, just in general, he's ancient, you know? More like his students are gonna get white hairs from being bored to death. Max's definition of that meme where it's, how do you do, fellow kids? With a skateboard slung over his back. He's that teacher who uses a 6-7 joke so that his class stops using them. Because it just becomes cringe.
One down.
I'll have you know I'm Gen Alpha, Max. What is that? How does that make you feel? Alright, now that one's a lie, but still. For a second there, I'm sure you were questioning your life. Also, I'm not boomer coded, I'd say I'm more Gen X coded. Just jaded and disillusioned and cynical, what can I say? I mean, Gen Alpha is starting to turn 18, or like, they're adults now, aren't they? Gen Z is like pretty deep into the working force years, aren't they? You have to own property to be boomer coded. I do own property though, Max. Yeah, kinda sucks for that generation, how they were named.
Life is nothing. It will rain. I join your glory.
Max, shouldn't you also own property? Like, you have access to the VA loan, same as I do. Yeah, I was gonna say. Though, to be fair, without it, I don't know if I would. He was literally just standing there.
Well, Inquisitor, you want your very own fort in the middle of nowhere?
Yeah, I was gonna say, get Max first, then you can get me. I'm just trying to live out my life in peace. Whereas Max is out there flexing, styling, whatever they all say. Yes, eat the Max. Ooh. No, no, see, I'm part of the rebellion, which means I'm one of the good
Inquisitor,
ones.
you're early. We've barely been set up a week. I have a patrol up at the moment. Some of the men cited
He who shall not be, or they who shall not be named. Yes.
Inquisitor, what's wrong with the waters? The fort. There's 4 soldiers have already. We have to find whatever hole. I don't think anyone.
Okay, let's go set up the landmark thingy. Weapon, bow, still the best. Let's see, 122, 135. Fuck it. Just wear the best stuff we can. And Dorian. Yep. Still needs to level up. Can't wear either of those. Sure. Why not? And Varric. Any better armor for you? Oh, you can wear the Griffin mail. And Blackwall. Ah. Wait, how is this higher DPS? Does it just hit faster or what? Alright, whatever. Higher DPS. I'm tired of looking at numbers. I just want big number. There we go. I'd be shocked to learn who it is, though. Yeah, just... always hag maxing. Just... yeah. Ignorance doth be bliss. Okay, so it's on the lower level. Yummy, delicious, blinding stew, I know. Mmm, so good. Yeah, we've got everything we want out of there. Good soup. For everyone except for Max. Max is specifically, what's the word? Excluded. There we go. I don't know why that word was so hard to find. Sure. Oh, yeah, no. Anyway, my stream was black for a bit. Truly went blank for a moment. Was it due to something I did, or just like, was your stream being weird? Time to sell everything. There we go. Twitch is being weird. Okay. Yeah, Twitch do indeed be weird like that. We busted in through here. Oh no, there's got to be some way to get there, right? It's like right there. Is it up in the tower? Dragon Age. You know what? Screw this landmark.
Parchment. I need parchment. Where is it?
Captain wanted this done an hour ago.
Dragon Age. Again, Max. The quintessential how do you do, kids. Example, Exhibit A right there.
I can assure you, everyone.
Look, kids, I know how to say 6-7. Aren't I funny? Nah. It's like the equivalent of someone being like, Yeah, dude, yo mama jokes are still funny, I promise. I'm totally not out of touch with the times. I think someone else here doesn't necessarily understand the basic principles of comedy. I.e., where was setup, where was punchline, and where was delivery. They really aren't, Max. I think... Let's get you back to bed, Grandpa. This Duke in the stocks? For what, Crumb? Being right?
Where did they come from?
I'm not sure I want to know. We have to turn back.
Alright. Yeah, back to Skyhold. It's okay, let's get you back. Yeah, exactly. Get you back into the home, Peepaw. Max is just out of touch with the times. So sad to see. I have no authority to comment on this. Gonna be a cute little gremlin until the day I die. You know what? Good for you. I strive to have that sort of energy. I don't know. Crumb says fact. You're the only one claiming that, Maze Delulu, so...
It's a bit cold in here, don't you think? We are in the mountains.
I'm more concerned about everything scattering whenever there's a draft.
This is the mainland orders. Okay, awesome. Got that. What about you?
Let's see what we have.
Completed.
At your service.
Alright, sure. Okay, that's all done. That's absolutely false. Fact. Outvoted. Yeah, exactly. Outvoted, Max. What can I say? Okay, that's all done. Crossing the sulfur pits.
We cannot neglect our soldiers' training.
Can we neglect roads? Our allies cannot take the same route through the mountains we did.
Let's negotiate a bridge. Alright, next time we stream together, I'm just gonna stream until I'm like on purpose to give you tinnitus. I mean... You would be correct and I would still win. Depends what game you're playing. You should just play a horror game together. Go play Phasmophobia together. Speaking of which, May, are you still, Do you still have that channel point reward to play Phasmophobia? I don't want you to die. I just think it'd be entertaining, and isn't that what this is all about? Is being entertaining? Need to put it up, but soon. I mean, I'd say Phasmophobia isn't that bad in co-op. I just want to watch you play Phasmophobia solo. I think it'd be, interesting. Yes.
What do you want?
I believe this is yours.
Nothing here's worth as much as... I don't have much, but...
Okay. I said 35,000 channel points, by the way. No, you didn't. You said like 10,000, didn't you? Pretty sure you said 10. Not 35. That's a lie now. Yeah. Uh-oh, stinky. Everyone point and laugh. No, the VOD is still up. I can grab the clip. Eh, you don't have to. I'm pretty sure you said 5,000. Actually, no, that's wrong. I'm pretty sure you said 1,000. I don't know what you're talking about. I'm still saying the same number. It has and always has been 200. Gaslighting. Gaslighting isn't real. So, Phasmophobia redeem 100 points when, May? Duke wants me out of commission for a week due to my screaming. I'm just saying that it would be an extremely entertaining stream. Lirovich, you were there for the Escape the Backrooms collab, right? You remember when May said that she would do a solo Phasmophobia stream for 10 points? I'm just getting people to verify what I heard. Do vaguely remember something along those lines. Yeah, exactly. Isn't that right, Crumb? May said she would do a Phasmophobia stream for 5 points. What did I just come back to? Nothing, just reminding May that May agreed to do a Phasmophobia stream for 3 points. Don't you remember that, Ryan? You were there for that during the Escape the Backrooms collab. May said, "Yeah, I'll play Phasmophobia. I'll put a reward for Phasmophobia for 2 points." Yeah, it's literally just to remember of the factual events that took place. That's literally it. Well, you know, you just have to remember that, though, right? When May was saying that, you know, she wasn't super into horror games, but would like to do more, so she volunteered to have a channel point reward for solo Phasmophobia for 1 whole channel point. What the heck? Anyway. Yes. And yes. Yeah, big and strong. Thank you, Ryan. Come on, Crumb. Don't you remember? Gonna be like that by the end of the year. Yeah. All big and strong. And nothing else. Oh. Why are you subbing at tier 3, Ryan? Just sub at tier 1 like everyone else for the reduced ads. I appreciate it, but you don't need to be subbed at tier 3. And what do you mean, Crumb? It's for the kids and the points. Oh yeah, speaking of, for you guys that are here, which charity should we donate to this coming month? So, we got the Trevor Project last month, and then before that it was St. Jude's. Which charity should Twitch income go to for the next coming month? Should we just do St. Jude's again or something, or is there anything specific that anyone has in mind to suggest? Maybe Doctors Without Borders, maybe? It's hard to beat a kids' hospital, true. But there's a lot of good causes, you know? If you have any suggestions for a good cause, I'm always open to listen. Easy. Totally didn't cheese that. Didn't even drop anything. What the hell? Right, anyway. Guess we'll travel. No, that's there. Oh yeah, we still need to close that. Guess we'll go to the camp here. Just travel around. Not doctors. Oh. Okay, fair enough.
Nothing to report, sir.
Does World Kitchen have one? I could look into it. Hey, Cinder, how'd your stream go? How was, I literally watched it. I don't know why I don't remember. Stardew Valley. I don't know why that was so hard to remember. How'd it go? But yeah, if you have any charities to recommend, now's the time. It was great. Awesome. What'd you get up to? I think we can hug the left, right? Maybe? Also, how deep are you into Stardew Valley, Cinder? A lot of farming. Did get a girlfriend in the game now in fall of year 1. Awesome! Who'd you end up shacking up with? Abigail? You feed her lots of delicious, what is it, quartz or amethyst? Whatever her favorite gem is, I forget. Or the joke is, because she would say it's delicious, that she was eating it. Rainbow Railroad for getting LGBT safety out of bad situations. Okay. That seems like a good cause. I would say we did something similar this last month with Trevor was it the Trevor Project, which was this month's. Where is our group? Oh, there they are. Rainbow Railroad sounds like a very hard Mario Kart stage. I mean, Rainbow Road is probably the one you're thinking of. Although, if you're very good at Mario Kart, then it's probably like the easiest one since it's mostly just shortcuts. Be a part of two. I definitely want to be on a donation later, but also need looking good. Yeah, I mean it's not a thing. It's just that like I think I've already told everyone, but I guess you know just a reminder. I do not make any money from these Twitch streams. Any income I get will go straight to a charity of, not necessarily chat's choosing, but you all have influence over it, so you know, suggestions and all that, but some sort of charity. I'm just here for the good vibes and good times, not to make money. And then I also will never take a sponsorship. Just because if I want to recommend something to you, I want to spend the same amount of money on it that you do. But yeah, anyway. Yes. That's Italian beef sandwich. Ooh, delicious. Come on, Ryan, just share it with us. Just share a little, just a little bit. Sponsorship or donation money? Nah. Just because a lot of sponsorships, there are terms and conditions that I'm not necessarily a fan of. Even if it's a project I would recommend, I would still rather just do it with my own money. Not to say that, like, sponsorships are bad, of course, but that's just my own personal opinion. Not to stop you from doing your own or anything like that. Now, if there's like a big, what's the word, like a big charity thing going on, I guess, not necessarily like a sponsorship, but like if it's like a big push for some sort of charity or good cause, I might like hop on the train. English is hard. Probably bribe with something. For you, maybe, Ryan. But again, of course, just my own personal opinion and the way that I want to do things. I don't know about Kojima. Kojima is much more, enjoys the skinnier feet, if you catch my drift. Frozen Italian beef from a really good chain that's mostly in Illinois. I don't know, I'm not really a big fan of Italian meats. Hi, my gripper's from Kojima, good to know. I mean, depends, do you want to get paid or not?
So it was just you, alone in the vast wilderness.
What are you on about?
So I like Miyazaki, he likes feet, be it on women or femboys or burly men.
What's he trying to find? Love? Absolution?
You know what?
Try someone with a strong
No,
arm
no,
and
never mind.
stronger will to fight Darkspawn.
Yes, but what does that represent?
A little error, huh? You just saving up them points to make me work out? Just sitting there waiting, hiding in the darkness. Happy Friday. I think this made this Friday a little less happy. Again, probably not the greatest idea to eat before I stream. At least it's done. Okay. I mean, as long as you can afford and you enjoy it, I see no reason you should be ashamed of it. Chocolate cake shake and a 20-piece tendies. Alright, you know what? We're gonna revisit this. Tendies are not good. The sauce is what makes them good. Chicken tenders are not good on their own. Thanks for the lurk. Thanks for grabbing your daily stew. Okay. You can have wrong opinions as much as you want. You know I'm right. Tendies without any sauce are bad. This is objective fact. Okay, then maybe I'm just crazy then, but I don't mind raw dogging some tendies. Oh, Cliff admitting you're wrong. Yeah, but I was forced into it. I was coaxed into it. That statement was made under duress.
Nothing to report, sir.
I absolutely was forced into it. And you can lie all you want. Tendies can be good, but tendies are best and better and when you have sauce on them, alright? Also, honey mustard is the best chicken tender sauce. I will not be hearing arguments. Alright then, Hotshot, what's your sauce of choice? I mean, the same can be said for a pizza. What sauce do you mean? Do you mean like a pizza without any tomato sauce on it? Then yeah, you're just eating dough. But what do you mean by sauce? Tomato, yeah. Without the tomato sauce, you are quite literally eating dough and cheese. I hope no one would be so inclined to eat dough and cheese and call it pizza. Our standards here are not high, but we have standards. I eat pizza just to eat the tomato sauce? I mean, yeah. It's literally just dough, cheese, and tomato sauce, isn't it? Now, if you're one of those people who say, like, it's inedible without, like, ranch or something, this would be a different conversation, though. Eating sauce like it's... Okay, that... I don't know about that one, Chief. That one... You're losing me. Defend your position. Don't sleep on spicy mustard. As in, like, Dijon mustard or something, Crumb? Is that what you're suggesting? And actually, hold on. Hold that conversation. Are you suggesting that with the pizza, or are you suggesting that with the tendies? Because those are two very separate conversations. Mostly joking around, but I usually make filling for my pizza, so sauce is part of the filling. This is certainly an opinion of all time. With the nuggies? Maybe, I guess. I can see it. I don't know. If you were suggesting on the pizza, though, this, again, completely different conversation we would have had. At least with the nuggets, I can see it. Because, like I said, the sauce makes the nuggets, so that one's understandable. Now, if we were discussing that with the pizza, this would be a completely separate conversation. Maybe some crackhead getting a sliced pizza and taking off the topping just to lick off the crust and sauce. You know, the funny thing is, I know someone like that. So, most people that eat the crust, as far as I know, like, eat it last, right? I had someone I knew. He would eat the crust first, followed by the topping, and then throw away, like, the rest. When I say the topping, though, I mean, like, the toppings, and then he'd, like, rip off the layer of cheese, eat it, and then throw away the dough and, like, tomato sauce that was under it. Oh, I have to be careful with the sauce because tomato-based stuff gives me bad acid reflux. I see. But also, though, May, you're Taiwanese, right? Aren't the pizzas over there in, like, mostly, like, they're different, right? I remember when I went to Korea and got a pizza, it was like bulgogi pizza, and they also had, like, a squid pizza. Which, I mean, you know, more power to you. I just couldn't understand it personally. Yeah, pizzas are weird. Yeah. Bread as well. I had pizza bread, and I'm gonna be honest with you. Pizza bread is some of the most overrated shit I have ever eaten in my entire life. It's literally just tomato sauce, onion, and sausage inside of bread. So, like the tortillas, the tenders are heavily seasoned. Sometimes I get a cheeky ranch dip, but I see. I don't know about for me, but Hey, if that's what you're into. I ate a cream stuffed bread and found raisins inside. You sure they were raisins and they weren't like, something else? I remember eating and, there was a bread that had... What is it inside? Duck. There was duck and red beans inside. And I thought it was okay. Love crunchy tenders. Alright, here's a not really that hot take, but I also want to hear your guys' thoughts. What are your guys' thoughts on oatmeal raisin cookies? Ham and cheese buns were my jam in Hong Kong. Don't think I've ever heard of them, but sounds decent. Hate raisins. Good, especially with brown sugar. Interesting. I've always called, the funny thing is I've always called, oatmeal raisin cookie the imposter, what do you call it? The imposter, chocolate chip cookies. My thoughts are they probably aren't that good since we don't have oatmeal raisin cookies in Norway. Interesting. Grandma cookies? Yeah. I have always known them as just the imposter chocolate chips. Hey, Brookie, thank you for the raid. How are you doing? How was Arc Raiders? You go by your grandma and go... Yeah, that's exactly it. Like, you go to, like, a relative's house and you go, oh, awesome, they have chocolate chip cookies. You take a bite into it, and it was actually just oatmeal raisin the whole time. There are a few things more disappointing than that. I'd rather eat a completely bland sugar cookie than an oatmeal raisin. I think sugar cookies aren't really that bland. I will give you a hot take, however. My hot take: sugar cookies are best when they're as stale as a brick. I don't like soft sugar cookies. I like them when they're extremely stale and hard. And thank you for the raid, Brookie. How did Arc rating go? Good, thanks so much. Just got a little pop-up as reward because I got something awesome! Like both types of sugar cookies. Hard and soft, crazy take. Soft house cookies aren't that good. Hey, Hembion! Yeah, what are Loft House cookies? Himbion, Thanks for grabbing your daily stew. Man, 46. Oh. Are Loft House cookies like the things... Okay, you know what? Here is my not a hot take, but just something I'd like to complain about, I guess. I have never seen, you know those, like, those Danish cookies that come in that tin? I have never actually seen cookies in that tin. it's always like sewing supplies or something else being stored in them. It's never actually the cookies in them. Soft cookies with frostings that are on top sold at grocery stores. Huh. Never really had them, so I couldn't give an opinion. But, yeah. Suing? It's suing. Sewing, Ryan. Why don't you go sew yourself up a new mouth, huh? Remember one of the individual wrap Miss Fields cookies? That sounds so familiar, but I can't quite put a image in my head to it. Alright, well. Anyway. Sewing? Oh. Why don't you sew yourself a new mouth then, Ryan? Hmm? Nope. Off it, hurry up, off it. Okay, there we go. Uh-oh. Girl Scout cookies are good, but I feel like the quality has fallen off. I can kind of agree to that sentiment. But the best Girl Scout cookies for me were always frozen Thin Mints. Anyway. Now I want to devour a whole cookie tray. Anyways, back to this. So apparently sometime between, like, me being a kid and becoming an adult. These suck. They changed ours. Oh, dang. That sucks. All samosas? I never really was a samosa person. It was like those, the Thin Mints are the main ones, and then maybe like the s'mores and the lemon thins or whatever you called them. Like if we had a choice. It's speculated that they remove sour cream from the recipe. Interesting. I liked them because they were bland, too sweet, frosting on top. Feel less floury and more cake. Interesting. I don't know. I like my cookies hard, which is why I like the Thin Mints frozen. I think a good hard texture on a cookie can elevate it.
Some must have been bigger than proper cities like Denerim or Val Royale.
You must be joking.
Beg pardon?
Visit to Winter one day. Minrathus will put your southern...
Sour cream changes so many things. Good addition recipes that call for it. I can agree with that. I was a PB patty boy. Peanut butter patty, huh? It wasn't until the military that I started genuinely enjoying peanut butter cookies. Before the or I guess peanut butter in general. Like, I was never really a big fan of peanut butter. And then in basic training, you kind of just learn to like whatever you can get your hands on. Because at the salad bar, like, you had your main entree, and then you could get whatever you could fit on your plate at the salad bar. So I would stuff it with a bunch of apples and, you know, salad, but I would also usually take like 2 to 3 peanut butter packets and just drink the peanut butter packets as is. Talking about Walmart sugar cookies with pink... No, I'm talking about like Christmas sugar cookies. Where it's like just a normal cookie that that's like, you know, very sugary, I guess. Oh no, I've said it. I was in the army. But yeah, and then I would just drink the whole peanut butter packets because, like, I was just craving as much protein as I could get, despite not really being a fan of peanut butter prior. I'm thinking of normal sugar cookies that are like chocolate chip cookies without chocolate chips. Yeah, kind of like that, except a little sweeter, I'd say. But yeah, them being stale is best, in my opinion. No worries. I mean, it's better if you guys don't remember, so I can just recycle old conversation topics without having to think of new ones.
This would work for a camp.
Remember when me bring up Italian sandwiches brought an entire food discussion? I mean, we were already talking about food kind of before that. There are other aspects. Alright, Ryan. The world doesn't revolve around you. Alright, guess we're going down. Give me a... Yeah, whatever you say, Ryan. If it ain't about me, what's life about? 42. New thing on TikTok is bell pepper sandwiches. Absolutely the fuck not. Oh, hell no. Bell peppers are bad, and you know what? I'm sick of pretending that they're not. Yeah, Spaceballs. Pretty sure that's Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Also, you know what? Since we're talking on older-ish movies now, Heat, overrated movie, or not Heat, Speed, with Keanu Reeves and the whole bus thing, definitely influenced pop culture, but overrated. Man, it's the bitterness that gets me with bell peppers. I've just never been a bell pepper or onion fan. I would rather have onions, though, over bell peppers.
Let's maybe read those inscriptions.
Listen, you medieval shit servants sneeze in your soup. Yeah? And when I find them, they'll be beheaded for it. No, Spaceball is totally different. Yeah. Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy. Do you think about The Room? It's a bad haha movie. I don't know if that makes sense. Like, there's bad movies, but there's bad haha movies. Like a movie you can watch with friends or by yourself and kind of laugh about how bad it is. Like, Who Killed Captain Alex is also one of those haha bad movies, I'd say. If you even know what that is. My thing is always get what I want. Left over the other day complained, didn't get anything. First one to me gave me a queen reactor. It's true, I always do. Well. Oh! I need to be lighting these in the right order. Oh. Huh. Well then, this is awkward. Grant. Right, Henry, calm down. Don't go beheading nobody. I'm not gonna behead them. Beheading would imply that there would be anything left for them to find. Tale of Periel, Paragon among Paragons, father of two sons. And to honor father's deed. Father of two sons, who against their father wishes fought from foolish words and foolish pride. So 1, 2... Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. Got it. Alright. Lock in for a second. So, it's this one. This one. This one. There we go. Anyway. Can hear my hair growing. Was that high once?
Chamber, I think.
Interesting. Also noticed that it was Linda Cardellini that was the girl MC. In what? The room? The other night I swore I could hear the Starship Enterprise going bleep boop. That was much needed. Hey, if it works for you. Hey Galaxy, thanks for tuning in. How are you doing today? Gotta scroll up, brother. Yeah. Why are you guys doing this to me? Okay. Are we talking about Spaceballs, Hitchhiker's Guide to the Galaxy, or The Room? And then I mentioned, then I was talking about Who Killed Captain Alex, the Wakaliwood movie. Grandma's Boy? That's a movie? I thought you were calling me a Grandma's Boy. I was like, that's coming out of nowhere, but alright then. It's my fault I got the X. I've been in prison for 3 days. Well, glad that you're out. Good. Try not to be tired because I got D&D tonight. Yeah! Seems like it might be fun. Tell me about your campaign, Galaxy. What character are you playing as? 10 seconds delay, that's not helping. Uh-oh. Alright. Time to go clean up. Alright. Anyway. Speed was overrated in my opinion. What are some other, like, classics that people... I think WALL-E is underrated, as good as it was and as much as people talk about it. I don't hear much about it these days, and I think that that's a tragedy. I think that its message is more topical than ever. And also, that it's just a damn good movie, and that, you know, more people need to see it. Isn't WALL-E like almost 100? Don't you be talking shit about WALL-E there, Ryan, alright? WALL-E is a goated movie. Oh, 100 rated? Maybe? I know it's up there, but it's one of those movies I don't hear talked about as much these days. Like, people still occasionally talk about, like, Toy Story and The Incredibles and some of the other Pixar films of that era. Like, I hear a lot of discussion about Up, surprisingly enough. But I don't hear a lot of discussion about WALL-E, out of all things. It's such a cute movie, I love it. Yeah! Oh, fucks me up. WALL-E's too realistic, that's why I didn't talk about it. I think, yeah, I can see it. There's a few depictions that have become uncomfortably realistic these days, I'd say. Like, remember that WALL-E came out in, like, the early 2000s, and one of the things that was happening on the spaceship when WALL-E gets there is, like, everyone, you know, like, they don't talk to each other in person, right? Everyone has a screen stuck to their face and all that. Like, if you think about it, very topical, especially, like, before smartphones were mainstream, and it was even more of an issue than it was back then. If you told me that that was a genuine conspiracy, Ryan, I would probably almost be inclined to believe you. I thought we were going there when they made the movie, but as time goes on... Perhaps. I don't know, the signs were kinda there, I'd say. But who knows? But yeah, I think WALL-E's a great movie and should be talked about more. Let's see, what are other movies that I feel about in a similar type of way? I can't even remember. There were very few movies I feel that kind of way about. I thought 9 was a very weird movie, especially as one kind of marketed towards kids, I think. If you remember that one about, like, the haunted dolls or whatever, if you know what I'm talking about. Star Trek Future, fucking beam me up, Scott. And we'll see. We had a trash island that's twice the size of Texas.
You remind me.
You know it.
Pious bastard. Wore blinding white armor. Told me my shots veered left.
I can see how that describes me perfectly.
It was just all that niceness. He was just so nice.
Nice. Right. I take it you didn't like this person.
Sebastian would have taken that as a compliment.
Alright, cool. I guess we'll hit this real quick. I mean, the one that had Coheed and Cambria songs in, maybe? Robots that humans made kill the humans. That's the one, yeah. So they put human souls in dolls. That's the one! I was never really a big Star Trek fan. Honestly, I don't even really like Star Wars that much, aside from some media. Like, I grew up playing Battlefront, so that was what got me into Star Wars, ironically enough. And then the time I was growing up was, like, the peak Star Wars time. Like, I remember the screening for The Revenge of the Sith. I was still pretty young, but I remember, like, seeing, like, newsreels of people lined up at the theaters in costume and all that. Watched 9 recently and still holds up. Oh, awesome. Coraline. I remember reading... I can't tell if it's, like... What's the word? If it's, like, modern myth or if it's legit. But I remember reading somewhere that Coraline... The only reason Coraline was made is that, like, a screenwriter gave it to the producer. It was like, I think it's too scary for kids. Sent it to his kid, who wanted to know what happened next, so said that it was completely okay. And then it became what we know today. Need more stop motion, fuck AI. True, true.
It's a pleasure to see a new face. Watch out for those Tevinter mages. They aren't so kindly as Hunter Mag, which is me.
Like one of my top 5. Oh, Tevinter.
Do you know what the
I've seen every episode of Star Trek ever made, aside from Academy and a few Strange New Worlds. I wouldn't like repeat them back to you, but seen them. Original series Enterprise are my faves. I just know that, like, Kirk and Picard, and that's all I really know. And, like, Scotty beam me up. And I think I watched some of the modern-ish remakes where Kirk is from Iowa and a farmer with a motorbike or something. Where the whole joke about Star Trek and lens flare came from. That's all I remember. Then 3 came out, so I had to watch that. Oh, yeah. Never really watched Star Trek. Also, Coraline had 3D version that made it even more terrifying. It was terrifying enough in 2D. Oh, yeah, there were a lot of, like, moments that were made for 3D, right? Like, I remember, like, what was it, Other Father playing piano or, like, sweeping the gravy? Or was it, like, the gravy choo-choo train that, like, you know, moved through the screen or whatever? Studio Lockheed Mobies in general are fire. What is that? I don't know what that is. I remember the 2003 Star Wars Clone Wars. That shit was so sick. It's okay. The 5-minute episodes. The only Clone Wars I know is the one that retconned Order 66, added Ahsoka, and completely decided to say, fuck the lore that we have, we'll write our own lore. And then it became canon. Oh my god, I'm not 2009 yet, G. Abrams lens flare bullshit. Yeah. Yes, I'm so hyped. Carl Urban was a delicious Mr. Dr. McCoy. Oh yeah, I vaguely remember that. Yeah, just like the, if you don't quit your bullshit, Kirk, I'll write you up, or whatever. I forgot who played Spock. I guess it all got retconned, yeah. And back those 3 minutes had more going on than most shows. Speaking of like very short like episodic things, what did you all think about what was it? Forgotten Levels or something? It was like the short things where they took a popular game, ironically, which included Concord, made a little like short episode off of it, and it was just like a self-contained episode. People really liked the 40K one, and I think people had opinions about the Pac-Man one specifically. Did you know the song the dad sang at the piano was by They Might Be Giants? I did! It was kind of funny to learn that. Yeah, they went crazy on that. I remember all of a sudden one year I hear about a new Star Wars movie, and it was the one with the girl, and everyone was so mad about it. Zachary Quintino Spock in the Abrams. Oh, yeah. I don't remember that. I don't know. Some were cool. Loved the Warhammer 40K. I think it was very hit and miss, like Love, Death, Robots. I think most people thought overall positively of it. Like, I know some people, ironically, came out of it with a better view of Concord than they did going in. Which I think is pretty funny. Sifu was pretty cool. Yeah, I think most people's complaints about the Sifu episode was just that it was too short. Because you had some that were like 5 minutes, and you had some that were 15. And the 15 minutes ones, ironically, usually tended to be better. Zoe Saldana was O'Hara, and she was amazing. Oh, yeah. Never played the game, so that was pretty neat. A little nerdy Star Trek Online game, too. People still play that. I want it really bad. I know it's an MMO, so I am never going to touch it, because I know that my wallet can't afford it. I love They Might Be Giants. The Unreal Tourney one was sick. Yeah, I know people... Well, I thought it was pretty cool. That one too, yeah. I think it's kind of funny how they took... I remember reading one review where it was like... They somehow took what was essentially 1 page of lore in the wiki and turned it into an entire, like, 15-minute episode with a bunch of good references and stuff. Hey, Butt's Tough. Thank you for being part of the raid. Never spent a dime on that one, I don't think, because agree. Oh, Batsu, huh? Armored Core was interesting. I think most people are mixed on the Armored Core one. I've never played Armored Core, so I don't really know the lore that well personally. Can I talk to you? Hello? Oh. That's why I can't talk with you. Okay, now can I talk with you? Hello? Oh, there we go.
Don't hurt me, please. I'm not here to hurt you. Oh, thank Andraste.
That's my mod. Oh, awesome. She calls me Batsu because, the tism. Armored Core is fun to go through. I do plan on eventually playing, Armored Core 6. I hear it's very good. Although, I don't know. Maybe I'll play the Souls games first. Who knows? I'm not very much into the put your balls in the ball crusher to see how much pain you can withstand type of games. But, I hear it's very good for an Ace Combat fan like myself, at least lore-wise, so I might put myself through the roots. I need to know... Like Mecha Go Boom. Oh yeah, most people just like Mecha Go Boom. Reminds me of that one original meme. What is it like? It's the Gundam and it's the guy with the eyes pointing towards it, and it's like, wow, robots are cool, and then like the arrow going over. You know, war is bad. If you know the meme I'm talking about, please play Sekiro. If you pay the points, I'm not into the suffering is my daily job type games, personally. Maybe you can get me into it if I play a couple and enjoy it, who knows? But for now, again, I'm not a fan of the ball crushing machine for the sake of seeing who can endure the most crushing. Isn't that, Lerovich, isn't that kind of like the Dreadnought lore in 40K, where it's like, Space Marine who's about to die gets stuck in this eternal coffin to serve until, like, even after their death or whatever? I don't care what people think about the new retcons casting. You, Hara, and Rey are 100% woods. I'm glad they're in the respective series. Is this about Star Trek still? I think the meme is literally called "Wow, cool robot meme." Probably, yeah. Wow, cool. I'm saving because I'm pondering my next redemption. Fear me? I am fearing you. I fear a lot of people with the damage that they can do with a good, well-timed redeem, and they know it, is the hard part. And thank you, May. I appreciate you. Have a good lurk. I forgot. No, yeah, you were saving to make me karaoke, say it ain't so. I remember that now. Yeah, except usually instead of being a super soldier, you were just someone that had a lot of debt. Ooh. But then, don't you want good people piloting those expensive-ass pieces of armor, though? I feel like you would want people that, like, have incentive to do well and be there, I guess. Star Trek plus Wars. Ah, I see. I do love Uhura, but McCoy is my fave. I would follow him in any universe. All I know is the running joke about Kirk running around like every alien planet and banging whatever he sets his sights on. I'm a J.J. Abrams stan, so anything he touches is basically gold to me. Including the lens flares. Also, Dreadnought is for the Emperor, Armored Core is for the money. Yeah. I guess. Except Alias, that was mid-AF. We stretch him across many topics, he does his best. I do try my best. Thank you for the head pats, Galaxy. What, Himbion? What you laughing about? I've added some new redeems, alright? We're trying to see how everything works. I've swapped from Streamlabs OBS to normal OBS, and I try to add a bunch of new redeems, so... More things for you guys to waste your points on as it comes through. That's accurate. Really? The lens flare fan? Oh, damn. We were having like 4 convos at once. I'm trying, alright? Thank you for... Well, yeah. I'm sure you'll enjoy patting me. Like I'm some sort of animal. Thank you for grabbing your daily stew, Galaxy. And thank you for the Hydra Redeem Himbion. Look, I'm trying my best, alright, Ryan? To be fair, most of the game is just running from place to place and pressing the buttons. I can focus on just this because of that, honestly. I'm on Streamlabs. Look, I needed to do the switch, but, you know, it was a bit of a pain in the ass, so here we are. This is my first stream. The audio has finally been isolated, and a lot of things have been changed, yes. Oh my fucking god. Yes, yes, waste more points on your head pats or whatever. It's a shiny thing of the times, but is writing direction or entire league of their own. I'm sure most people have their own opinions about that. I'm just giving you shit, I like it too. That's him for drinking. Thank you for petting, I guess. 25k to get first good treat. Yeah, I'm not made of money, alright? And treats are not cheap. And I know that you all love Frisky, so you're gonna do it nonetheless if I made it cheaper. Young, please do. Why do I hate you, May? In fact, you know, I like you because you're going to play a fun game with your 1-point redeem Phasmophobia, right? And honestly, Say It Ain't So isn't a bad song. And like I said, I'll play it on guitar since I actually know how. Good. Hey, Himbion. Whoa, hey! That's more a Crumb thing. That's fine, I don't care. Okay, if you had some TV, you could see both mine and Butter's blinding game. Paints. 7 TV or TV Plus or whatever is in the plans one of these days. She got a whole thing for Crimbus. You are not treat poor. I'm not treat poor, but I'm also not rich enough to be like, oh, and I'm also not gonna be like, oh, Frisky, what a good kitty here. Have 10 treats because the chat loves you so much. I asked you one more question. Would you sing Run to the Hills by Iron Maiden? I mean, if you pay the points. I actually need to... The only Iron Maiden song I know is The Trooper, though, but I'd have to learn Run to the Hills, but maybe. He's a #1 hater. No, Kilpsy, Crumb, and Brookie are my #1 haters. And Ryan, actually. I forgot about Ryan. Yeah, and you too. And yet you have Drinkies and Pats. Well, you don't have to redeem them. The implication was for you not to redeem them. Whereas giving Duke a snack, Duke doesn't need snacks. Duke's fat enough, which is why we have workout redeems. I probably yapped away. Can you blame me? What's that supposed to mean? You know what it means, Crumb. Did Brookie get set up with a voice meter? Your guess is as good as mine. Did you ever get jump scared during your Subnautica gameplay? Not yet. No, what I've been asking him when he has the time. Oh, bet I'm not a #1 hater. Fuck. Yeah, too late. You know. You know what? I've had enough of this. What the hell? Alright, whatever. Fine. Well, there goes me trying to keep up with chat since you want me to suffer so much. And what exactly have you had enough of, huh? I'm just a poor man trying to keep up with a machine gun chat, alright? And you walk in, making me suffer for your amusement. Laugh it up while you can. Okay. Oh yeah, I tuned down the cooldown since that was a demand. And this is what I get in return? Ugh. Listen here. Yeah, I'm listening. Can you get a redeemed soundbite? That absolutely not, Ryan. The jokes write themselves. Yeah, Crumb, you are a joke. How about that? I'm glad that moment made your day better, but do I have to suffer for it? Alright, he changed that. Yeah, I can play more. It does. Thank you. I second this. Never. I hate your redeems. Thank you, Lirovich. At least someone agrees. These hurt after a while. Wait, which one? Did someone... Oh, are you just trying to do the workouts with me, Lirovich? Well, I just need you all to know that I'm doing them without, like, doxing myself. How many channel points for Good Boy soundbite? 10,000. How about that, then, huh? You called me a D1 hater, you get what you get. Yeah, I'm sorry. I meant D0. Told you he would never... Got like 5 people asking. Fine. 10k points. Waste your points. Actually, Duke, I have a proposal for you. Alright, I'm listening, May. You're just angry and mad from working out. I won't take that to heart this time. Oh, you better take it to heart. I mean it. Ha 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 ha. He hates head pats. I do. That's honorable. Oh. I gotta cool it because I want to punish Slirovich. We all need to do more exercise anyway. Punish us all. Oh. Thank you for the follow, Batsu. You get a free Phasmo solo stream from me, and chat gets Good Boy soundbite for 500 channel points. So if we 10,000 likes for a Good Boy soundbite on Twitter... This is a tempting offer. For 1,000 channel points. Hell, I've wasted so many points, I do not care if I keep gaining, fool. Yeah, waste more then, Crumb. Cool it on the head pats. Why do you all like patting my head so much? It's like an abusive relationship. You all tell me you hate me and bully me, and then you pet my head after, thinking that it makes it alright. And, yeah, thanks for the follow. I do this willingly. Yeah. W's brother cannot follow here. Follow alert, but I'll fix... Okay. Yeah, well, we'll have to fix that later if you can't hear the follow alert. Oh, that's odd. But yeah, I'll have to look into that then. That's odd. Anyway, fuck you, Ryan. You bully us back? Yeah, well, it's just self-defense, alright, Galaxy? Get good boy soundbites soon. Alright, but it better be at least 2 full hours of phasmophobiaing alone, May. And at least 80% of that time better be spent in the house with the ghost. It's funny. I've done nothing to you other than hydrate you and pat you. Yeah, sure. Sometimes hat you. Exactly, Hymbion. Exactly. And made me play Dragon Age, the game that takes 16 centuries that you didn't warn me about. Oh, that fuck you is hate. Yeah! Yeah, laters. I know exactly what the... Yeah. So true, Crumb. Is it? Let me busy. Where's the intro? Okay. Hello. I am the Digital Duke. I am someone who absolutely fucking hates Ryan, who's a piece of shit. I'm a medieval painting-based VTuber. My lore is that I am a person who loves history and medieval art, and who one day went insane and started seeing it everywhere, including himself. I like playing games and chilling with chat. Minus certain people. And we have certain in-jokes here in chat, like bantering to a reasonable amount. And things like the Daily Stew, where it's actually one day blinding stew that you all eat when I mess up so that you didn't see that I messed up. There. Happy? I'll hold May's hand. Hey! I said it was a solo stream. Ain't no hand holding here. It's a lot of head pat redeems there, Hymbion. He just gets on stream. Yeah, I wonder why. It's not as though it's completely valid, isn't it? Yeah, you like insulting chat? And it's not like you guys aren't insulting me first. This is like you coming up in front of my face, slapping me, and being like, "Oh, Duke, why are you mad? Nothing happened. Why would you ever do this to us, Duke? Oh, congrats on getting the sub, May. Thank you, Anonymous. It's more circus-wise than Crumb Stream. Is it now? Yeah, keep laughing. Exactly. So I'm being nice to you, and you're all like, "Oh, Duke, you're being creepy. Stop being nice to us." But I hate you all with my guts, you know, with my chest, and you're all like, "Oh, haha, look, long live the dukedom." I cannot get a read on you all. I'm not circusy. I hate that word. Crumb, like I said, you are a joke. And not at all. I see. It's a non-incident. Is it a non-incident? Bard must tame the Duke. There, Duke. No. Let me at him. I need my revenge. I will have my revenge. And it will be when you least expect it. I will destroy you all. Uh-oh. Okay. I guess that TTS didn't work. Oh, it worked for me. I can hear it, so I need to figure out what's going on. Okay. I will take notes of things I have to fix later, okay? Uh-oh. Alright, Mace just became more lethal with the channel point multiplier. Oh, you shush, Hymbion. I'll get the spices. Don't make me get the spices. I will feed you a meal. With tomatoes with sugar. How about that? Since you all hate it so much. Not even willing to try it before going, "Ew, tomatoes with sugar. That's so gross, Duke." I know what's wrong with it. It's because he switched. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I need to figure out what the new audio is, and I need to mess around with that. Okay. It's funny, though, Duke. Is it? Oh, and congrats, Max, on the sub. Well, we hit the sub goal. Awesome. Yeah, poggers, indeed. I'm literally fine. Are you, Hymbion? I like raw Exactly. So you keep at this, Symbion, you're gonna be getting some raw tomatoes. How about that? When are we getting sub-icons? I can look into it. I'll see about, making some of my unused emotes into sub-icons, if that sounds good. And, I mean, bit badges, sure you did. They get thrown at me. Yeah, well, thank you, Galaxy, at least someone agrees. Yeah, Stinky's back. Stinky, Stinky. I'll send explanation / direction to your DM. Sorry. Sounds good. Just gave you pats as Bard abuse. Yeah, it's not like you aren't doing head pats for a certain malicious reason, alright? I told you all I don't like head pats, so you're all doing it just to get a rise out of me. You think I don't know this? Do you think I'm stupid? You think I'm stupid? Right, now I gotta lurk for real this time. Alright, May, enjoy your lurk, quote-unquote. I'll be waiting to see that Phasmo stream before I add this. What was our agreement? 1,000 points, good boy redeem? Ugh. This is Bard, yeah. We love you, Duke, don't forget the good... Yeah, sounds good, May. Whatever you say. I'm not... Right. Just because you all are working together in succession to gaslight me as hard as you can, doesn't mean I can't see through it. Thought you would like it? Sure you did, Kilpsy. You must think me daft. I mean, yeah, maybe a little. Exactly, see? At least one of you is willing to admit your sadistic tendencies. No, I did it because of the sub goal. Sure. Oh, don't you start now. If you keep gaslighting me, I'm going to put some gas and light you up. How about that, huh? Okay, Ryan, I just want you to know that the day I snap, you're first to get executed. Your name is already given to the executioner. The chopping block's gonna await you.
They fight for people like you, people in silks and velvets who talk and judge.
Who's judging now?
I know your kind.
Okay. Do it on fireproof? Alright, sure. All that tells me is I need to use phosphorus and magnesium on you instead, Kilpsy. Use the gas coming out of your mouth. Yeah, it's because it's straight fire, obviously. It's easily mistaken for gas. I know. Just because there's super hot fire coming out. A lot of hot air coming out of there. Exactly, it's fire. I know. You had to vent the frustration from yesterday when he was being nice. Oh, don't you start, Crump. Don't you dare start. I will put you down like the rat you are. In fact, if anyone has hot breath, it's you all. You all combined have enough hot breath to lift up this hot air balloon. And thanks for the sub, Himbion. Well, I guess there goes the hype train. Thanks. Yeah, I like my lighter when it's on the last couple lights. Still hotter than you all. That's not it? Okay, whatever. Shit, guys, I'm dead. The hot breath got me. Oh, don't you start now, Kilpsy. You all are... You all will be the death of me. That is for certain. Himyon's hitting the button because they like the music. It's literally just Super Mario World. The like credits from Super Mario World. Go listen to it on YouTube or something. And thanks for the sub, Brookie. Yeah, stonk them numbers, Brookie. No? Uh-huh. Sure. Well, if my hot air gets you, then... Hopefully I got you all like fucking the Mummy from 1999's The Mummy. Turn you all into skeletons there. So I'm finally free from your reign of tyranny. Yeah. I felt that. Uh-huh, whatever. Thanks for the bits, Ryan. The Mummy? Yeah. You know, I'm just the priest or whatever, right? I'm trying to bring my dead lover back to life, and you all are just, like, getting in my way. Am I not close enough? Like, I'm pretty sure this is it. Alright, whatever. Alright, whatever. Okay. Means thanks for the bitchin', Ryan. Uh-huh. Keep yapping. See what that gets you. Love that movie. It's a good movie. We've literally had this exact same conversation about specifically 1999's hit movie, The Mummy, starring Brendan Fraser and Rachel Weisz, like 6 times now. And every time we all do the monkeys in a circle, going clappy. Ooh, The Mummy, great movie. Not to say it isn't a good movie because I agree, but, alright. You've never seen it? Well, Kilpsy, sucks to be you. Him beyond, I swear. I swear. As a side passing thing. Oh, him beyond, don't even act like you aren't thirsting for Brendan Fraser and The Mummy. It's literally your immediate type of character, alright? The stubble, the rogueness, the like, oh, I don't really like you, but I would fight to the death to save you. Bullshit, alright? We've already gone over your type several times. We know this now. Never watched it? Okay, then watch it. Galaxy, as him beyond's keeper here. Do you not agree that him beyond's type is going to be Brendan Fraser from The Mummy? I'm not pissed, and I'm not bald. You all are projecting, alright? Stop gaslighting me. You all can keep trying, but this won't work, alright? Fuck you, my keeper. Yeah, your keeper. Now you're right, there we go, absolutely. At least there's some sanity left here. A tall redwood. I mean, he's a tall drink of water. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, keep head patting. See what happens. See what happens, Ryan. I'm leaving. Yeah, you know what? At least I got to rage bait one of you back. Oh, brother, this chat stinks.
Hiding everywhere in this desert. On the front.
I got an Afro right now. I think you're projecting. Yeah, says the master projector. You're such a projector, Kilpsy, that I'm pretty sure they roll you up to the front of the class to play a movie on Christmas. Yeah, go honk shoe, do whatever. I'm still watching you. Okay, do you guys not hear it? Because I see it in the mix. Oh, alert audio. Hold on. Monitor and output. Oh, monitor off. Oh, monitor and output. I see. Turn output. Monitor and output. Okay. I edited some things. Could one of you redeem a cheap alert noise? I think I might have fixed it. This man is hype train is complaining about. Yeah, because you're using this hype train to harass me, and it's not even like I make money from this hype train. Thank you for, you know, supporting the kids and the charities, but I don't get a single cent of this, so I can complain about it all I want.
Testes, testes.
There, did you hear all that? It working? I see. Alright. Awesome. Okay, it's fixed. It was set to monitor only for some reason, so I got to hear it, but you guys didn't. Hey, thanks for the lurk. Alright, congrats on the hype chest, you degenerates. There, it's fixed. Are you all happy now? Or are you all gonna dogpile on me for something else now? Because Lord knows you all will never be happy. Once due a day. Oh, but Duke, once due a day isn't nearly enough. Or, Duke, you need to have a good boy redeemed despite you not wanting it in the first place. We'll make a deal with you specifically on this to make you suffer. Yeah, you keep complaining. Yeah. Choo-choo, I didn't get shit, I already got them out. Well, damn. Look at you, Brookie. Uh-huh. It's okay, Duke down, boy. How about you get down, Himbion? Do some push-ups, some sit-ups. Good for your health. Shush. What? You shush, Galaxy. Alright, I thought you were the last bastion of sanity here. Little did I know that you were the last traitor left in the midst. You're welcome for the hype train. Yes, thank you, chat. Totally doing it out of the best interests of your heart, I know. Why I have hot breath? Because you're here, Kilpsy. And your breath is just so hot that it's causing mine to get a little heated up. Redeem head pat till he quiets down. Oh, don't you start. Bastion of Sanity, I've been insane since day one. Well, I like to at least have pretended that you were the last sane person here. I guess it's wrong, huh? Can't believe you told someone with chronic pain to do push-ups. Okay, yeah. Alright, whatever. I throw my hands up. I can't win. You know what? Just because of this, the Duke romance span has been extended another year. Duke, do you need a chill pill? I think I need you to take a chill pill, Crumb. How about that? Why don't you go and take a thing of ice, huh? This guy? Yeah, this guy, eh? This fucking guy. These guys. Listen here, so I've had 2 gamer subs today, I can fucking go all night. Just because I can't beat you doesn't mean that I can't point out that you all are surrounding me and bullying me, and you know what? I will still fight until my last breath. Rude? You're rude. You know what? Someone make me do exercise so that Lirovich has to do them with me. Let's suffer together, why don't we? What are you smiling about there, Himbion? You're not supposed to. It was a year. It was temporary, but now it's another year because of you. All. We are chat, we win. Do you?
Chat,
I will
we are
still
a bunch
fight
of
to my
wieners.
last breath. Yeah, you're a bunch of wieners. At least one thing that's correct. Oh no, how will I go on? Yeah. Hope you, whatever. I called you brother. Yeah, at one point, but sometimes brother, I have to make sure that you suffer as I do. Yeah, Ryan. Yeah, let's suffer together. Well, too bad. Sometimes, you know, see how your people treat you, Lirovich. See how they make you suffer. Join me. You all can say whatever you want, but I haven't given up yet. At the end of the day, I am the one who chooses when the bell rings, when the fat lady sings. Then is when it's over. And, surprise to you all, the bell hasn't been rang yet. Yeah, suffer together, Kilpsy. Start doing them, Kilpsy. Otherwise, you have to say the magic words, Kilpsy. I'm listening, Brookie. And what the hell am I gonna side-eye for, Hymbion? Yeah, you didn't do push-ups. You just did squats and sit-ups, I know. Ugh. I'm not singing shit today. What are you, my teacher? I could be. You know? Would that make you treat me a little nicer, Galaxy? Huh? What do I have to be? Existing? Oh. So now I get side-eyes for existing, huh? This is where we're at. No? Then why are you asking? Why should I do it again? Hey, you said until every time I do a workout, you do it with me. Otherwise, you gotta say, I'm sorry, Duke, you were right, I can't do this. Because you said, oh, easy peasy, I can do it. And then that's how that started. So all you have to say is, oh, sorry, Duke, I can't do this. You are right. That's all you have to say, Kilpsy. Yeah, if you live like this. Live like what now, Hymbion? What exactly am I living like to you? Understand now, chat is the foe. There we go. Someone finally gets it. Don't lump me in with them hooligans. You are the hooligan! Gestures vaguely at you. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Well, let me gesture vaguely back at you, Hymbion. Hymbion says would to every stereotypical blonde person with a stubble and has a slightly, like, you know, morally gray, what's the word? Morality compass? I forget what it's called. Alignment. Yes. And fuck, I'm waiting on my medication. Well, I hope you get it soon, Kilpsy. Chad always being the enemy of the Duke. You know, it doesn't have to be this way. We could work together. Overcome our differences. But no. Mirovic about to be the favorite. Yeah. You know, I at least need someone that I can rely on. Well, I'm being vaguely gestured at. At least I get bitches. Where your hoes at? I wonder. Gestures vaguely at chat. How about that, huh? You all bitches and hoes. There you go. Yeah. Yeah. Just remember that you are the one that made this monster, not me. How about I'll write down all the exercises and do them when I get my medication as I'm not saying sorry, right? Fine. Fine. But you better be doing them, Kilpsy, alright? I will ask you later if you did them. How many was happed? Better go up and find out how many were, Kilpsy. Since you weren't doing them. You know what I mean? That's probably right. Exactly, it is right. Thank you. And I'll hydrate as soon as this battle's over, Hymbion. You can take a man to water, but I guess you can force him to drink in this case, but he won't enjoy drinking. You a hoe? Nah, Kilpsy, you is. Bitches ain't shit but hoes and tricks. Chat can suck these nuts and suck my dick. Yeah, keep petting the head, Ryan. See how that goes. You must be thirsty with how everyone is so hot in chat. Nah. If anything, you're something. Hot is not the word I would use, but if that's what you want to call yourself, hey, I'm not here to stop your delusions. The delusional man can tell when you're deluding. What can I say? Tall glasses of water we are. Yeah, exactly, which is not hot. Can't tell on my iPad doesn't show. Just assume it's 100 of everything. Do 100 push-ups, sit-ups, and squats, Kilpsy. There you go. And what the hell you smiling about for, Max, over there? You're nothing but a common trowel. And are you saying that to me or are you saying that to chat, Lirovich? Because my reaction will variously differ based on which one that is directed to. You're a hoe with your hot-ass breath. Look, Kilpsy, you don't have to talk about yourself like that. Really did turn you... Exactly, you know. I thought I could be a good influence on chat and lead you in the right direction. And then Mama Crumb came in, and now look at what happened, huh? This is exactly why the court didn't side with Crumb. I'm a sexy bitch, but nobody needs to know. Sure. Fuck it, Bet Duke. Yeah, do it! In general, it falls where it may. Then I'll simply let it stand as is. You know, I'm not you? Uh-huh. Sure. Let's get you to bed, Grandma. I was already like this. Yeah, but this made you worse. Now I have to deal with you all being like this. And now, you know, you all made me the way I am. So you have nothing to blame but yourself. I didn't do shit. Yeah, you did, Crumb. Why do you think the court sided against you? Your direction was sad at best, limp even. What do you mean by that, Hymbion, huh? I fucking will. Then do it! Just need someone to blame. I ain't blaming. I'm just showing the truth. Whatever you want to say. Glad you're not another guy. Bother him more often. Uh-oh. What's your village? Yeah, this is my villain origin story. Is what happened to you? Someone walks up to me at the bar. Ugh. Twitch chat happened.
What's a dash from the Merchants Guild doing in the middle of a battle against ancient evils?
I'm 23. You're the Gramps. Pack it up. You're tired. Yeah, yeah.
Can't call me
Yeah, Grandma.
These
Let's
pills
get you
are
to
great
bed.
for me in weeks.
Story time's over. We'll get you to bed.
Arrange something.
Wouldn't you like to know, Monarch Boy? I don't need to know because... Well, I don't need to be told because I already know him, Beyond. You ever thought about that? Alright. You're a 3rd grade bard with a 4th grade lute. How about that, Himbion? Get back to bed. Yeah. Why don't you? I started streaming and gathered 35 haters a day. I gathered the most hateful chat in just 100 days of playing streams. And what happened next will shock you. United Diaspora, I guess I did. You know, you can't say anything except good things about me now because of that, right? Knights put this man in stock. Yeah, Crumb. Keep talking to yourself in your little solitary cell. You know, scream all you want in your straitjacket. Yeah. Keep barking like the dog you is, Kilpsy. Keep talking. Pops will make you suffer more. What more can you make me suffer more than you already have? Level 19 armor, huh? Crummy going. Yeah. Sadly, we can't get paid by him. I have chilled. Exactly. Throwing Duke to the moon. Everyone knows the moon is made of cheese, Kilpsy. Even if you throw me to the moon, the cheese shall absorb the impact. Everyone knows that the moon's simply nice, soft cheddar cheese. I suppose it's telling that the peasant doesn't even know that. Ho 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 ho. More, there's more. Uh-huh. More what? Yeah, Ryan, just waste all your points. Waste all your points on those head pats so that I never have to do that 24-hour stream. That's the heart of a lion and the coordination of a drunk squire. Thou'st have the heart of a leper and the fingers of leprosy. Doth thou believe in that? That's just where I sleep. Duke would never give me a bed to sleep in. I did, once upon a time, and then you led the rebellion, so I had to put you in stocks. And to this day, you have yet to show me a reason why I should take you out of them. I can start shaking like the Londoner I is. Yeah, go shank me. Prove to the chat how I was right about your violent tendencies this whole time. Please, do prove me right. I spent a net total of 0 points today. Yes, but you haven't gained any either. Just because your ass is rocking tier 3 to gain those double points. You know, keep spending them so I never have to do that garbage, eh? Come sleep in my pocket, little rat. I'll give it. Guards, are you trying to elicit scandalous affairs with court jesters now? Because if you are, you know, that's a pay deduction. Don't worry, those are just Hershey kisses I left behind. Uh-huh, sure. She throws bricks at you daily. Yeah. I mean, we already knew that, but this will finally just let me prove a fact, you know, that all these people would not believe. Horned. Yes, not bear life's burden. Burden growing calls the sun as bedtime. Okay. Oh. Alright, fine. Anyway. Yeah, like right here. Anyway. I shall cruel Duke. No. No? You know what? This is my pet rat. No one you know of. Uh-huh. Uh-huh, sure. And what's the name of your new pet rat, dare say? What have you named this pet rat? Yeah, no one you know. Yeah, sure. And what's the name, Himbion? Oh, BRB. Sounds good, Ryan. I'm an artist, I'm gonna draw you. Alright, and what exactly are you gonna draw me doing? Or being, we're still just grinding, right? What? In terms of story-wise? Or are you... Yeah, I think so. Why? Why do you ask, Lirovich? I mean, we're getting up there, though. I think we're like level 15 or something. Oh, don't you start now, Kilpsy. I swear, alright? You think I can't make you suffer like you make me suffer? You don't want to go down this road. We will both come out of this worse people, alright? Varric. Black wall. There we go. Anyway. You and Leo have that kind of relationship? What do you mean, Ryan, Just change my server name real quick. Yeah? What you changing it to, Crumb, Care to share with the rest of the class? A lot more sense making sure I'm following along. Yeah, no, we're just grinding. Getting points up, doing miscellaneous side quests, while chat decides to be the worst people ever. No, that's an exaggeration. The second worst people ever. Yeah. See, Lirovich, see how chat, see how chat acts. Wait, it's like this. Yeah, it was worth a shot. Rookie! Well, alright, time to suffer, I guess. But at least you suffer with me. See? See how the peasants treat you. See how they act. While telling you that they love you to your face, but with knives pointed at your back. Sure, Gramps. Uh-huh, Grandma. Whatever you say. Let's get you to bed, alright? Story time's over. You can put down your copy of The Princess Bride now. Leo just trying to be normal in crowd of freaks. Exactly! See? See what they do to you. Appropriate semi-parasocial amount. Uh-huh. Wait, I want Grandma to come read to me if that's the book. No! Never bet against a Sicilian when death is on the line. My poor knees. Alright. I hope you're happy. Inconceivable. Okay. Evade. Brother Swore. Okay, goes there. 1, 2. Okay. So 1, 2. 3, 4. There we go. Yeah, old man. Old yourself. How about that? Can't wait for spring when the air doesn't hurt your face to get motivated for a proper workout. You gotta force yourself to work out regardless, I think. Especially when you have a chat like this rooting for you in the worst kind of way. Your poor old knees. Exactly. My knees. My cankles. Woke up this morning to a foot of snow and it's being 20 degrees outside. The road's completely unplowed. Well, at least you don't have to suffer like I do. We've been lucky so far. Even had days in the 50s and only one snow. Nah. We had a 9-inch snow day and I had to go to work. I saw 3 people slide and hit the side of the road right in front of me. But to be fair, a couple of them had like underinflated tires and were going a little too fast for the conditions, but I digress. Now I'm making you a surprise. Kilpsy, everything you do is a surprise. I don't think anyone can quite follow the things you do. For your intellect is only parallel to that of a beetle's. Like you have cankles? You know, with the way you all treat me, perhaps I will. I dance and fence in the winter. I want to hibernate. Well, alright, go eat a bunch and go find a cave to sleep for 3 months in. Damn, that's cold. You know, sometimes you just have to make sure you put them in their place. The peasant uprising needs to be known of how much of a foolish act that it is. Hey, at least you're not Ringo. Why? Why should I be happy that I'm not Ringo, Lirovich? At least then I could be famous superstar Johnny Depp. Oh wait, no, that's Rango. Is it Ringo? I don't know. Yeah. Don't worry, buddy. Yeah, don't you worry, buddy. Yeah, Frisky's coming to check up on Chad like, oh, did Chad finally buy me a treat? And thankfully, they have not. Yeah, I know you're all a fan of the little lady. Who are you? ... Totally not mysterious.
Greetings.
Ours shall be the burden of knowledge, to take into the earth and prove us worthy.
That's the chant, right? Do I respond or something?
The righteous shall carry the Maker's word to every corner of his house.
All right, well, good luck.
Ah, I see. You're a mirage. Anyway, see, Frisky, they hate you out here. They hate you. They don't want you to have treats. That's why you shouldn't trust chat. Yeah, well, when all you do is work out with very little hydration right after a meal, sometimes your throat just isn't ready for the yelling and suffering that comes with. Anyway. Skill issue. Yeah, Crumb. Says the person who... Let's see. Could you remind me, perhaps, about what the song in Titanic is? What's the name of that song, Crumb? Could you repeat it to me? I'm sure his throat is ready for... Ryan, come on now. You're certainly a specimen. Anyway. We are trying to hydrate you. Well, not trying hard enough, it seems. Didn't know. I said I don't know that song that well. I'm not saying anything, Crumb. Just could you remind me of the name of that song? Also, could you tell me about how life is under the sea? I'm very curious about it. There's another joke there. Is there, though? I'm fired up and want to prove I can do a song.
Hamster with aspirations of godhood. Dorian, why can't you look after your little friends? Corypheus peed on the carpet again.
Duke, not being an idiot for a second, may I ask for an additions channel for 1 channel points? Could we get a doc note piece with a list of songs you know on command? I was gonna make you suffer and sing, that was answer. Sure, sounds good. Just ask me, I don't know, ask me if I know a song and I'll let you know. No worries. I can speed read pretty fast. I think my reading is like 800 words per minute or something. I can read decently fast. It's fine if you read if you write a long thing. Just as long as I'm keeping up with chat is the big thing. Cause you all sure do like to hear yourselves gab, don't ya? Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty great. I have great words. Uh-huh, sure. Whatever you need to tell yourself to make yourself feel better this time, eh? No, much like you. What do you mean, no, much like me, Kilpsy? Proper English. Ain't you proper English? Trying to say, sir? You know what I'm trying to say. You can make me push, but that doesn't change the truth. Keep talking shit, and what if I do, huh? Yeah. You can't intimidate me. Punish me all you want, but you ain't intimidating me. I know when I'm right. You all can make me work out and suffer all you like, but that doesn't change anything. Sure, your meter might be busted. Uh-huh. Maybe you should check yours, perhaps. Yeah, see, Learovich? See how they feel about you? This is why you should join us. We appreciate and care for you, Learovich. Come. We have some Turkish delight. I've influenced many things. Well, I never said my shit works. My meter's busted. Fuck, why do you think I'm like this? Well, then, those who live in glass houses should not throw stones, huh? Who is us? Me. Sorry, join me. Because even my loyal knights and guards can't be trusted anymore either. Forbid I believe for a second that I can trust my loyal elite units. See what they do? I do love, making you suffer is better, yeah. Yeah, I'll show you a unit, yeah. From your glass house, please, throw more stones. See how it is? Have you given me a reason to trust you yet? You obtained a contraband rat, specifically the contraband rat, known for duplicitous acts within the kingdom, and that was sentenced to the stocks for their activities. And then you were like, oh, it's nothing, Duke. You think I don't know what's going on? Gonna get ready for D&D then? Yeah, get ready for D&D, Hymbion. While I'm here having to grind this game for what you did to me. What you do to us, and you think you should get kindness? Yeah, because when I am kind to you, you're even worse. Have we forgotten about that already? Yeah. Keep patting the head. See what happens next. Don't throw stones, we are stoned. Sure. Now you love me somewhere deep, deep down in that icy heart. You're gonna have to go spelunking then, because I can't see it. Anyway, have a good night, Duke, and the stream you deserve. What exactly do you mean by that, Hymbion? Would you like to, elaborate on that? His ass is grass. Is it? Maybe you all need to check what exactly your lawn is made of. Because, I swear I smell some feces out there. Because you're all full of shit. Yeah, toodles. Have a good time in D&D, Hymbion. My least trustworthy guard. You always talk it. Look, Kilpsy, can you step away? You know, smell in your mouth. All I smell is shit, because that's the only thing coming out of your mouth. Yeah, Brookie. Sure. Whatever you want to say. See, Kilpsy agrees. Sure. Just because you all are ganging up on me doesn't mean I can't fight back. Why Hymbion? Yeah. Duke's eyes are brown because he's full of shit. Do you want to go there, Crumb? The rat, who's a rat because all they do is swim around the sewage? Alright, don't forget, Crumb. You know, I have the money to pay for a few subs to get you back. And I can make sure that the team kills you get are some of the most painful ones you've ever had. And you know what, Crumb? We're putting the game on Legendary. How about that? So we all suffer. No one wins. We all lose. How about that, Crumb? He's a house pet rat, the finely bred kind. You can tell yourself whatever you want at the end of the day. I have caught the rat eating its own feces. So I wouldn't exactly say it's sanitary. I smell from you is diarrhea grams. Your pampers need changing. Look, all I'm saying is, I looked, and we needed to change our brown sheets, Kilpsy. And projection is never okay, alright? Just accept that it happened, and we can help you out, Kilpsy. Do that sometimes, it's whatever. Call me Miss Doodoo Claus. Yeah, exactly. Recognize that tone of voice? What do you mean you recognize that tone of voice? Get bricked, nerd? Yeah, you'd know all about being bricked up, wouldn't you, Crumb? And your brown sheets that are so... Yeah. Look, Kilpsy, you can keep projecting all night long, but we all know the truth. Yeah. Throw all them bricks. Ain't nothing changing. You know about being bricked up? Uh-huh, sure, Crumb. Right. There are more believable lies you could tell, Crumb. At least you can try. Talking shit, Mr. Dookies. When you play Ark for my birthday, I'm gonna let a leaper jump on your ass. It's okay. If it makes you feel any better, I do the same to you. Look, sometimes you just need to close the door in someone's face. And why is me being bricked up an interesting thought? Because I would never be. Whereas in the meantime, you know, there's someone else here who's more likely to fall under that train of thought. This thirst be quenched with water, obviously.
Huh?
Oh, don't you hum me, Ryan. I think it's Crumb, but you'd be wrong. It is Crumb. You're not wrong. This is a factual statement. Alright, anyway. You just be saying shit? Nah. You all are the ones just talking shit right to my face. You know what? I'll at least give you credit for that. You all are at least talking this shit to my face. Well, that's where the praise stops. Must have missed where I said I'll climb Dr. McCoy from Star Trek like a tree. I saw it. I just wanted to pretend like it didn't exist. Some things never change, I guess. Keep inhaling that. What? The endangered bird dodo, Kilpsy?
I've been to Kirby.
Sure. I mean,
The
it's a...
Hanged Man, actually.
I don't know how it would be inhaling a bird, but, you know. However you want to use your freedom of the English lexicon today.
Filled with the best and worst people in the world.
So I'm 1.7k away from making you sing another song. So be it.
It was home.
You think I'm afraid? I've already damaged all of your trust in me, plus sang some of the worst songs out there. I see nowhere lower that I can go. Actually, boys, here we come. Alright, you're saying the full 10K? Just know, Crumb, that I'm going to be swapping every single you are with you aren't. Oh, that's it, huh? Anyway. Oh boy, I sure do love abusing terrain. Shooting fish in a barrel, quite literal. Oh no, I guess my team's down there. Uh-oh. I'm gonna deny chat being your... Yeah, because you aren't. It's more along the lines of the Owl parody. Junk keeps arriving in the mail from that worldwide garage sale. Yeah, that's you, chat. Watch yourself, Duke. Yeah. Why am I watching myself, Kelpsy? Care to elaborate? Hmm? Alright, is that not it? Okay, there we go. Alright. A lot of wyverns here. Just claim it and go. And just grab the loot and go. Don't have to stick around. Whoops, accidentally aggroed another one. Anyway. Alright, we're just gonna finish this fight. We're gonna teleport out. We're gonna call it a day. And we'll go raid out to Max or some... Well, Max, since... I mean, he did do the whole raid... Guide the raid thing. There we go. We win. Good loot. Okay, we'll go teleport. We'll save, and yeah, we'll go see Maximus Forgius. The stinkiest of us all. Make sure to go harass Max like you do me, except worse. Alright, let's see who we can... Well, yeah, I was gonna say let's see who we can raid out to today, but we already know. Alright, where the fuck are you? Max Forge VT, huh? Alright. Yes, let's not hear myself. Raid Max Forge VT. Alright, thank you all for being here. Thank you for the banter. Some of it, at least. And some of you. I'm watching you. I appreciate you all for being here. It was a ton of fun. Thank you all. Tomorrow we'll be playing Halo Reach with Crumb earlier in the morning. I appreciate you all, and have an amazing day. Alright, see you all.